big.
A blankie,
It's so
a dog.
Easy. It's so easy. This is something that takes
child.
no time. Yeah.
Like while you're watching
don't,
TV.
Don't cuddle like a random child.
Well, maybe not somebody else's child. Maybe one of your own that you like. Whichever favorite
Find a
is
child
your favorite.
and cuddle it.
Find a child.
Yeah, no, like even like a blanket. I'll say blankie, Jesus. You know, a blanket, like a big pillow. Put a pillow in between your legs and like snuggle the shit out of it and like just feel good. Make your body feel good. Like melt into your bed.
I feel like when I'm cooking I love blasting music.
Yes.
I don't care if it's like music the kids love or like a song. There's always TV on in my house because I need background noise because it helps calm me down.
Music
if there's
is
silence, I go nuts.
What is music? It's like a thing.
It's an upper.
Yeah, it's an upper. It like boosts your mood.
Yeah, it's an upper.
I was gonna say it's an aphrodisiac. That is not what what I'm trying to go with.
No. No, like my kids like love musicals and Annie and The Greatest Showman and like the Disney movies where there's constant music.
Watching Annie, I could cry.
Oh yeah,
they sees herself in that curly like headed little girl. I want to die. So
they
cute.
Go back and forth from their favorite. When I have both Annies, like the new Annie and the old Annie. So when they're like, I'm like, what do we want to watch today? And they're like, Annie. I'm like, cute black Annie or curly redhead Annie? Which one are we watching today? Like, and they love both because they have such great music in them and like the songs. And my kids literally love musicals, so we listen to music and sing all day long. So it literally helps pass the time. Like it's a long day with those kids, and if they're singing and dancing all day, it goes a lot faster.
We kind of talked about this with Audible, but meditating and Trey, this is one I'm gonna really try to sell you on. So I'm gonna just tell you a quick story. My brother does transcendental meditation.
What the fuck is that?
So this is really cool. Meditating, and I got into it during a part of my life where like things were out of control and I could not control any of it. And they have a lot of free apps. My favorite one is this one called Headspace, and I like Headspace because it starts you off with 5 minutes. The app literally won't let you do it more than 5 minutes, so you're not totally overwhelmed.
What is it?
So when you're meditating, you're clearing out anything that's stressing you out. You're clearing your head. So let me tell you a story about my brother. And I thought this was super cool because I know he does it, and like we were on our way to a really stressful like family situation, right? In the car. Denny was driving with the radio on, whatever. And my brother said, do you guys mind? Like, I have a headache. Like, I'm just going to meditate for a few minutes. And Denny went, would you want us to turn the radio off? And he went, no, that's fine. So the radio was on and we were driving in Manhattan and the roads were like potholes. And I kept waiting for him to be like, are you kidding? Like his eyes were closed. You know, I kept waiting for him to open his eyes. And literally he just, for 5-10 minutes,
he just
meditated,
tuned everything out.
It's incredible.
I don't know how to do that. Like,
I
hear
hard.
Crying 24 hours a fucking day.
It is not easy. It takes practice and skill. Because even pretend there's no kids here. To clear your mind, even in silence, your own thoughts. You have to clear out your own thoughts.
Yeah, I always hear the thoughts in my head.
Yes, but honestly,
other people
he woke up. He woke up. He opened his eyes. 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, he felt better. He was like more relaxed. Felt like his headache felt better, and it was awesome. And this, like I said, these free apps you can download. Some of them are only a few minutes, and it takes practice. And that's why they tell you to find 2 minutes every day to just clear your thoughts. So instead of thinking about what you're going to do next,
detoxing your thoughts.
Yes, I'd love for you to, because honestly, to meditate does not take long. And I'm a big Howard Stern fan, and Howard always talks about like after his show, the first thing he does is he goes into his office before his meetings and he meditates to like clear his mind. It's something I think that you'd be actually really good at if you got into it.
I would love to learn how to tune my kids out. I would love that skill.
It's hard. Like I've tried it and it's really hard to like, because you're sitting there in fucking silence and then you're like, you start thinking. Well, you have to.
Yeah, but that's my thing is my mind never turns off. It's always like,
that's not
I have
healthy.
a party I have to finish, and then I have work I have to do, and then I have to do the laundry, and then Corey and the kids, and don't forget to make Julian's appointment, and like it's nonstop. Like even when I'm sleeping, I wake up from sleeping and be like, did I ever finish sending that girl the rates of whatever? Like I always.
I don't know if that's like a Scorpio control freak thing.
It is super type
A,
way, neurotic control freak. That's exactly what I am.
That's why meditating would be hard for you, and it's hard for me. But that's why it feels good to do, because you're like, wow, like
if I could shut it down, I wish I could.
I'm gonna send you that app. We'll play together.
I'll try it out.
What else you got?
Smiling.
it's great medicine.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for me because sometimes when the kids like are really cute or do something cute, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's easy to smile. So there's so much to smile for, but like
So I'm thinking about
it
like
goes
the
hand in
single
hand with
woman
crying.
that like I'm thinking about a
It's one or
single
the
woman
other.
that lives alone. She's going to her job and like it's in an office and all of a sudden it's 6 o'clock at night and she hasn't fucking smiled.
Yeah.
And you don't realize the power of a smile. So do something that makes you smile. Put on a comedy on Netflix. Listen to a podcast. Listen to us.
Listen
Talk
to us
about
and
shit that we don't know about.
yeah.
I mean, don't let your day go by without smiling because it's self-care.
Mm-hmm. About anything really.
Just watch Tracy's kids on her Insta stories because they're hilarious.
That's all you need to do.
Be selfish. Do one thing a day that makes you happy. It doesn't have to be, sure, like, spending an hour at the nail salon makes me happy. But if you don't have that hour, do something else. Fucking have a spoonful of Nutella. Like, you know what I mean? Find that one thing. Tracy, I don't want
Would you fucking believe I'm allergic to Nutella?
Fuck!
Yeah, no, it's literally I'm like the negative Nancy of this world. Like there's nothing.
How are you allergic to Nutella?
I'm severely allergic to hazelnut.
How?
Hazelnut.
How'd you find that out? I always get curious. People are like, I'm allergic. I'm like, did you die? And then like they had to resuscitate you.
Yeah, they do like tests on you.
Whoa.
Yeah, you find out exactly what.
So they were just like,
severely-
you're not allergic to anything, but don't eat fucking Nutella.
No, I'm allergic to everything.
ever
but
had it?
No, I can't have it.
You've never tasted it?
No.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, I can't. It's so weird, but like people always say that. They're like, oh my God,
R.I.P. I would
Nutella."
die. Just kill me now then.
Yeah.
Find the one thing. I don't want you from now on, Trey, going to sleep and being like, well, I didn't do one fucking thing for me today. Find one thing in your home that like
I feel like there's out of this list. I feel like there's definitely like two things I can into my day.
What's one on there that you do that you like?
that I do?
Yeah, I know you see one on there.
I bake with the kids. We make cupcakes a lot.
I love that. Getting like your home full of like that scent, like accomplishing
Yeah, like
something.
it smells yummy,
Yeah.
and the kids like decorating it. I mean, it makes a fucking mess, but like whatever, they're happy for like those 20 minutes. And then they, all day I use it as incentive. I'm like, you can have a cupcake if you do this, and like it's just kind of they get excited because they made them, so that's cute.
Yeah, I won't be. I'll be passing on those. I've cooked with them before.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking. I mean, everything is a lot of fucking work.
One thing that I think you could do is slow down. I think us as like our culture in general could slow down. Have you ever been to vacation and gone to an island and like tried to do something and you're like, oh my god, everyone's so fucking slow here and it makes you crazy?
It's because we're from New York and New Jersey.
Yes.
It's literally we are at the most fast paced
It's ridiculous.
people.
Yes.
If someone doesn't come to our table in 30 seconds and bring us bread, we're like, what the fuck is wrong with this restaurant?
walk
like,
out.
But yeah, like I'll go get my own bread. Like we have zero patience, zero tolerance. It's
Yes.
because of where we live, how we grew up. Like everywhere else is so fucking slow, but that's the normal pace.
yes.
We are hyperactive and we don't get it. It's because New York is like the city that never sleeps. That's fucking us in a nutshell. Like we don't know how to calm down.
So slow
We
down.
talk fast.
Slow.
We move fast. We make plans fast. We
No,
drive fast.
We're
It's-
talking slow in this
right now we're
episode and
talking
low.
slow, but normally we're like
Yeah,
going fast and we just can't even stop talking. Like it's a lot.
Oh my god, I'll never forget the first time I realized I was on a checkout line. I don't remember what state I was in, but
That the
I was
realize
like,
you're from Jersey.
I was looking around because usually when you're on a long line in Jersey, I could look at the guy behind me and go, "This shit, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, this is
yeah, what the
bullshit."
fuck? It's
And
taking
we all
forever.
bond, yeah.
Yeah.
I like did one of those to the guy in front of me. I was like, "Can you believe this?" And they were just like, "What the fuck's your problem?"
Yeah.
Like,
No,
they
if
thought I was such
if
a
you're
jerk.
online at any, and you could be online at Home Goods, you could be online for food, you could be online to pick up a pizza. No matter where you are, if you turn around and you're like, "Do you believe that they only have 3 people on the cash register?" There's never not in New Jersey or New York, never not one person who's like, "You think we could get another guy on the register over here?" Like one loudmouth who's willing to step up for the entire line and be like, we're all waiting on this line here. We all have things to do. Maybe we can get another guy at the register. Like, there's always somebody. Like, you go to
Yes.
another state, like, they're willing to wait all day. They'll talk to you about your kids. Oh, what are your kids' names? How was birth? Like, they'll fucking ask you every question. And in New York, we don't care.
I realized it when I was online. Like, I was being super impatient, and I'm like, "What's the rush?" Like, I'm on vacation.
Because we're
like,
used to nonstop action. We don't know how to relax.
I know, and it's something that is really big in self-care is slowing down. So we're gonna practice that. Fix something in your home that has been bothering you. So I think it's also like this. I think it's part of like getting accomplishing things. So like if there's a light in your house that's been out for a month, like take a breather.
That's like such a pet
Put
peeve
it
of
out.
mine. Yesterday, actually, Corey fixed the front light where you turn it on to like, you know, so people can see your number in your house. I put together our new lamp and he put all the light bulbs in. What else? Oh, and then he changed the light that blew in Jaden's walk-in closet. And I was like, wow, I really needed that because I couldn't see shit.
Yes, doesn't it feel
And it was
good?
bothering me. And I was like, oh, that's so nice.
You know what I did for the first time? I swear to God, I have this knot in my vacuum cleaner that's been there that like I can't reach certain spaces because it makes the wires shorter.
Oh my God, I
And
have to.
I'm
oh my
vacuuming.
God.
I'm already tired. Like I want to undo these knots in the fucking cord. And I did it the other day and it felt so good.
Yeah.
I was like, now the next time I vacuum, I don't have to like
Yeah, isn't it
worry
nice?
about not hitting the space
No,
because it's
and me,
too
I'm like
short.
such a neurotic freak that like I could never have even vacuumed without it being out.
Yeah, so like do things that have been like fix things that have been nagging you. That's really big and important. Don't forget, guys, new clips air every Thursday. So see you next Thursday.
Hosted on dimlywit.com.
Even though we are not your best examples,
We're the best you've got.
so cheers, bitches.
Cheers. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for updates, and if you like this clip, share it with a friend.